Right, I'll start my Labour wrap this week with a comment from one of our viewers, Rudy de Klerk. He sent it in, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. I will just, summarize it, and I'm sure, Rudy, if I've done it incorrectly, you'll correct it. What Rudy basically says in his response is that he agrees that there should be improvements to the wages and conditions of all the miners on the Platinum Belt. I think most people probably agree with that. But then he says the miners are demanding a 300% increase. And he castigates them for this because he calls it the 300% increase is just too much, and he suggests they should resign and get better jobs if they can. Now, the reason I raise this is there's this continuing misunderstanding and confusion. And part of the reason for this, I must say mea culpa to the media, that the majority of the media have fallen into this trap of not spelling out exactly what the wage issue is. I shall do it yet again. Quite simply, there's the iconic demand for 12,500 Rand per month as an entry-level wage for miners. That was first made nearly 2 years ago in 2012. In negotiations, the workers' committees mandated their negotiators, the union, to say they would take it over 3 years. That was rejected. They then said 4 years, and the implication was possibly 5 years, which meant 6 or 7 years down the line. What with inflation and whatnot, it seemed quite reasonable. I actually thought there would be a settlement. That was rejected. But the mining companies then came back and said, we are prepared to meet the 12,500 in 3 years, and the union has rejected it. Not true. Because the point is, what the mining companies did was they took the basic wage and they added in all those extras, housing allowance, the 13th check, all that sort of thing, which are additional extras, so no wonder it was rejected. So in my column, my Inside Labour column in Fin24 tomorrow, and on Sunday in the business section of City Press, I will very briefly, and I hope for the last time, try to clarify this. But I will also, because now in this post-election period, their knives are out again, the backstabbing has begun in that ongoing COSATU battle. So I think I shall go back to basics and look at the origins of unions and what unions should be doing. We also have allegations of so many official union fingers in various union tills, and all of it around investment companies. So I think, personally, that investment companies should have nothing to do with unions. You may disagree. You may disagree entirely with what I say, and I'd like to hear. You may agree, and I'd also like to hear. Or you may think that my ideas or my opinions perhaps need a bit of tweaking here or there. Well, that'll be over to you. I want to hear, we want to hear at Fin24 what your opinions are. At the bottom of this, you can always send your comment, or else you can email to editor@fin24.com. And for this week, that's all from me. Cheers.